sayudantang ngirimi kelang uditagora sasena marang dana di dhamma vidina jitwa munindo tang tejasa bhavatu te jaya mangalani maratire kamabhiyun jita sabaranting gorang penalavakamangka matathayaka kanti sudhanta vidina jitwa munindo tang tejasa bhavatu te jaya mangalani nalagiring gajawarang atimata bhutang dawang gicang kemasaniwa sudharunantang minthang buseka vidina jitwa munindo tang tejasa bhavatu te jaya mangalani ungkin tekhanga matihanta sudharunantang dawantiyo janapadang gulimalawantang indi bhisang katamano jitwa munindo tang tejasa bhavatu te jaya mangalani khanvana kanta mudrang විඤ්ඤාය දුන්ඨ වචනං ජනකාය මන්දී සන්තේන සෝම විදිනා ජිතවා මුනින්දෝ තං තේජසා භවතු තේ ජය මංගලානි සංචං විහාය මාතිසං චකවාදකේතුං වාදාභිරෝපිතමානං අති අන්ද භූතං පඤ්ඤාපදීපජලිතෝ ජිතවා මුනින්දෝ තං තේජසා භවතු තේ ජය මංගලානි නන්දෝපනන්ද බුජගං විබුධං මහින්දිං පුන්තේන තීර බුජගේන දමාපයන්තෝ ඉන්දුපදේශ විදිනා ජිතවා මුනින්දෝ තං තේජසා භවතු තේ ජය මංගලානි දුංගාහදින්ති බුජගේන සුදාටහතා බ්‍රහ්මං විසුන්දි ජුතිමින්දී බකා විදානං ඥානාගදේන විදිනා ජිතවා මුනින්දෝ තං තේජසා භවතු තේ ජය මංගලානි ඊතාපි බුන්ද ජය මංගල අන්තගාතා යෝවාචකෝ දින දිනේ සරති ตาติหินวานนิกวิวิดานิจุปันเตวานิมงคังสุขังอาทิธามิเยนาโรสัพพัญโย
Dear brothers and sisters in Dharma, Suki Hotu and Happy Chinese New Year. Welcome to the Chinese New Year celebration and blessings with our SJBA Abbot Bhante Nyanaramsi, all the way live from Damodaya Chanmay Meditation Center, Thailand. Do share with your friends to join us together in this auspicious occasion together. You may also put a comment in the comment box wishing one another Happy Chinese New Year. And also, you can also forward your comment to wish Bhante, as Bhante is also able to read the message directly from Thailand. Though we are apart, we are still well connected. So let us hear from you. Now we would like to start today's session by puja. Let us fold our palms together in Anjali position as Bhante joins us for the puja. Let us pay homage to the triple gem by mindfully bow 3 times. Buddhang pujemi, Dhammang pujemi, Sanghang pujemi. With deep respect, we shall invite Bhante to offer lights, flowers, water, and fruits to the triple gem. Let us all say sadhu together. Sadhu, 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 sadhu. Sadhu, 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 sadhu. We shall now recite together with Bhante the puja offerings.
Offering of lights. Gana Sarapaditena Dipena Tamadansina Tiloka Dipam Sambudam Pujayami Tamonudam. Offering of flowers. Vanakanda Gunopetam Etam Kusuma Santatim Pujayamin Munindasa Siripada Saroruhe Pujemi Buddham Kusumena Nena Punyena metena cahotu mokam upamilayati yatha idame kaya tata yati vinasabhawam. Offering of water. Adivasetu no bante Paniyam parikapitam anukampam upadaya patikan hatumutamam. Offering of fruits. Adivasetu no bante palapalam parikapitam anukampam upadaya patigan hatumutamam. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
With great respect, we invite Bhante Nyanaramsi to administer to us the 3 refuges and 5 precepts. Let us recite together.
Ahang Bhante Sangsara Wattadu Kato Mocana Tahaya Ti Saranena Saha Pancha Sirang Dhammang Yacami Anu Kahang Katawa Sirang Detha Me Bante Dutiyampi Ahang Bante Sangsara Wattadu Kato Mocana Tahaya Ti Saranena Saha Pancha Sirang Dhammang Yacami Anu Kahang Katawa Sirang Detha Me Bante Tatiyampi Ahang Bante Sangsara Wattadu Kato Mocana Tahaya Ti Saranena Saha Pancha Sirang Dhammang Yacami Anu Kahang Katawa Sirang Detha Me Bante
Ya maham wadami tamwadeta.
Ama Bante
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa.
Buddham saranam gacchami.
Buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dhammang saranang gacchami.
Sangham saranam gacchami.
Sanghang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami.
Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Saranagamanam paripurnam.
Ama Bante
ปานาติปาตาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
ปานาติปาตาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
อาดินาดานาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
อาดินนาดานาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
กาเมสุมิจจาจาราเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
กาเมสุมิจฉาจาราเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
มุสาวาดาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
มุสาวาดาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
สุราเมรยามัจจาปมาดทานาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิ
สุราเมรยามัจจาปมาดัฏฐานาเวรมณีสิกขาปดังสมาธิยามิอิมานิปัญจสิกขาปดานิสมาธิยามิอิมานิปัญจสิกขาปดานิสมาธิยามิอิมานิปัญจสิกขาปดานิสมาธิยามิ
อิตาเมสิลัง
อิดัมเมสีรัง
มากะภาลยานัสสะ
มะกะปะระยานาสา
ปัจจโย
ปัจจโย
โหตุ
โหตุ
อัปปมาเดนะสัมปาเดธา
อะมะบันเตสาธุสาธุสาธุ
Now we shall recite together with Bhante, invitation to the Devas to listen to the Dhamma.
สามันตาจักวาเลสุอัตรากัจจันตุเดวตาสาดามัมมุนิราชยาสาสุนันตุสกาโมคาดัมธัมมาสวนาคาโลอายัมบัดันตาธัมมาสวนาคาโลอายัมบัดันตาธัมมาสวนาคาโลอายัมบัดันตานะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะบุดานุสติอิติปิโสภะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิจยาจารณะสัมปันโนสุขโตโลกวิดูอนุตตโรปุริสธัมมาสารติส Sattha dewa manusanam Buddho Bhagava Dhammanusati Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditiko Akaliko Ehipasiko Opanaiko Pacatam Vetitabo Vinyuhi Sanghanusati Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Nyanya Patipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Samici Patipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Yadidang Cattari Purisa Yugani Atta Purisa Pugala Esa Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Dakineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttaram Punya Ketam Lokasam Mangala Sutta Ewan me sutam Ekam samayam bhagava Sawatiyam viharati Jetawane anata pindikasa arame Atako anyatara dewata Abhikantaya ratiya Abhikantawana Kevalakapam Jetawanam Obasetwa Yena Bhagavate Nupasangkami Upasangkami Tva Bhagavantam Abhivadetva Eka Mamtam Athasi Eka Mamtam Titako Sadewata Bhagavantam Kataya Ajabasi Bahudewa Manusaca Manggalani Acintayum Akanka Manasotanam Bruhi Manggala Mutamam Asewanaca Balanam Panditananca Sewana Pujaca Pujaniyanam Etam Manggala Mutamam Patirupa Desa Wasoca Ubeca Kata Punyata Atta Sama Panidica Etam Manggala Mutamam Bahu Sacanca Sipanca Vinayo Ca Susikito Subhasita Ca Yawaca Etam Manggala Mutamam Mata Pitu Upatanam Puta Darasa Sanggaho Anakula Cakamanta Etam mangala mutanam Danancha dhammacariya Nyatakanancha sanggaho Anawajani kamani Etam mangala mutamam Arati virati papa Majapanacha samyamo Apamado cha damesu Etam mangala mutamam Garawo cha niwato cha Santuti cha katanyuta Kalena dhamma sawanam Etam mangala mutamam Kanti cha sowacasata Samananancha dasanam Kalena dhamma sakaca Etam mangala mutamam Tapoca brahmacariyanca Arya sacana dasanam Dimana saci kriyaca Etam mangala mutamam Utasa loka damehi Citam yasana kampati Asokam virajam kemam Etam mangala mutamam Eta disani katwana Sabata maparacita Sabata sotingka canti Tam te sam mangala mutamam.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. For those who just joined us, you are now watching the live puja together with Bhante Nyanaramsi all the way from Thailand. Next, we shall now invite our new SJBA president to deliver his Chinese New Year message.
Most respected, Venerable Nyanaramsi, dear brothers and sisters in the Dharma, a very good morning and happy Chinese New Year to everyone. Xin Nian Hao. Today we are celebrating Chinese New Year in a very special and meaningful way. On this auspicious occasion, we have the opportunity to come together to do puja offering, to listen to the profound and noble Dharma, and to enjoy the togetherness of spiritual friendship in a new way. Today, we also have the opportunity to express our gratitude and well wishes to each other, and also to perform the good and meaningful practice of asking forgiveness from each other. Spiritual friendship, or Kalyana is very important for our growth in the Dharma. As the Buddha told Venerable Ananda, spiritual friendship is not half, but the whole of our spiritual life. So indeed, we are showered with many blessings today. On behalf of all the devotees of Subang Jaya in Malaysia and other parts of the world, I would like to convey our special thanks and appreciation to Venerable Nyanaramsi, the Abbot of SJBA, for gracefully accepting our invitation to be with us on this special occasion and giving us a special Chinese New Year gift, the gift of Dharma, that excel all other gifts, all the way from Dhammodaya Meditation Center, Thailand. My sincere thanks to the organizer, the technical team from Malaysia, comprising Brother Yik, Brother Chin, Sister Oying, and from Thailand, Kunjit, Kunne, Mr. and Mrs. Kaur and their son Si Yang for their great efforts to make this live streaming event possible. It is our great pleasure and honor to hold the first live streaming event from Damodaya. Despite all the challenges encountered with internet and technical issues, the organizer and technical teams managed to overcome them with patience and persistence. On behalf of Subang Jaya Buddhist Association, I would like to extend our deepest appreciation to all the donors, supporters, and benefactors of Subang Jaya for your selfless and generous support for Subang Jaya Buddhist Association all these years. Deep gratitude for your trust and confidence in us. Dear brothers and sisters in the Dharma, may the Dharma continue to be our guide and inspiration. May we be able to overcome all challenges, uncertainty, vicissitude in life with a wholesome, positive, and well-trained mind. And as the saying goes, life is not about how to survive in the storm, but life is about how to dance in the rain. May we continue to come together in unity and harmony to bring SJBA to greater height for the well-being and happiness of all beings. May all of us have a happy, healthy, peaceful, and blessed Chinese New Year. 我代表苏邦家呀佛教会祝大家一个平安、健康跟开心的新年，谢谢。
Brother Andy, for the very delightful speech. Next, with utmost respect, we would like to invite Bhante Nyanaramsi to give us a Dharma talk, followed by a short guided metta meditation. Before that, let me give a brief introduction to Bhante for friends who may not know him. Bhante Nyanaramsi was ordained in 1995 at Chamay Yetta Meditation Center, Yangon, with the most memorable Chamay Sayadaw as his preceptor. Venerable moved to Morbi branch in 1996 and continued his training under Abbot Sayadaw U Indaka, now known as Chamay Mang Sayadaw, and other resident Sayadaws. Venerable spent 9 Wasats in Myanmar. In late 2003, Venerable accepted an invitation from SJBA to return to Malaysia to teach Dharma and Satipatthana Vipassana meditation to Malaysian Buddhists. Venerable travels frequently to Thailand, Taiwan, China, and Indonesia to conduct meditation retreats. Let us all put our palms together to invite Bhante.
A very good morning to all the ESCO members, members of Subang Jaya Buddhist Association, Upasakas and Upasikas, the pious followers of the Triple Gems. Sukhi Hotu, may you be well, happy, and peaceful always. May you have a prosperous Chinese New Year. Not only prosperous is mundane happiness, but the most important, also be prosperous in spiritual happiness. As you know, this is a auspicious day that we begin with puja, paying homage to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and reciting one of the important courses, one of the important discourses given by the Buddha to the lay disciple. There's Maha Mangala Sutta, the discourse about the 38 highest blessings. The Buddha's teaching, in brief, is known as Dharma and Vinaya. Um, you know, I believe you know, understand well the meaning of Dharma. So usually, the Buddhists will understand the word Dharma as the teachings of the Buddha, or the Dharma is defined as the four noble truths. Some discourses also define Dharma as the 37 factors of enlightenment. Vinaya, whenever we mention about the word Vinaya, some Buddhists might have the idea that Vinaya is the monastic code observed by the monks and nuns who have renounced the world. But the word Vinaya actually is not only about monastic code. The word of Vinaya means to remove or to abolish. What should be removed? What should be abolished? In other words, we should remove what's unbeneficial, what's not righteous. Here, it refers to our conducts, especially verbal conducts and physical conducts. Or in other words, to remove unwholesomeness. So before the passing away of Buddha or Sammasambuddha, the Buddha said to Ananda, Ananda, it may be that you will think the instruction of teachers has ceased. Now we have no teacher. It should not be seen like this, Ananda. For what I have taught and explained to you as Dharma and discipline will, at my passing, be your teachers. So, in other words, the Dharma and discipline should be our teachers since the Buddha had realized Mahaparinibbana. The word teacher in Pali here is satta. One of the 9 chief attributes of the Buddha is satta deva manusanam, or teachers of gods and men. So the word satta means teacher. It usually refers to the Buddha. The Buddha is the real teacher who can guide those who are able to realize the Dharma the noble truth and attain enlightenment. So the Buddha is the teacher or sattva. So before the passing away, Mahaparinibbana of Buddha, the Buddha told Ananda that what I have taught as and explained to you as Dharma and discipline, you at my passing be your teacher. So we should take Dharma and disciplines as our teachers. So Dharma, many will understand that Dharma is the teachings of Buddha. But in the true sense of this word Dharma, the word Dharma means that which uphold or sustains. So Dharma, which upholds one who acts in accordance with its principle and thus prevents him or her falling into the full states, a state of loss. So there's a meanings of Dharma, this term Dharma. So in brief, we can say that we have to perform various wholesome deeds in order to sustain ourselves from falling into the state of loss. Then Vinaya, as I explained earlier, the word Vinaya, in its true sense, is to remove or to abolish, to remove unwholesome conducts, or in the words, to let go what is not beneficial, to remove what is not righteous. So if we have rightly understood these two terms, Dharma and Vinaya, then we know that we have to live a life in accordance with the Dharma and Vinaya. So the word Vinaya is translated as disciplines, morality, moral conducts. Then the commentaries also explain the term Dharma in this way. In which the commentaries gives a four meaning to the word Dharma. It's important to understand the word. What does this word Dharma mean? The first meaning is the doctrine. Doctrine means, for example, the sutta, the teachings of the Buddha. As you know, the teachings of Buddha can be classified into the three baskets. The first basket is Sutta Pitaka, the teachings of various discourses. The second is Abhidhamma Pitaka, the teachings of the Supreme Dharma or the ultimate realities. And the third is Vinaya Pitaka, the teaching of the disciplines or monastic code. So here, the first meaning of this word Dharma is a doctrine. The second meaning is righteousness. Righteousness. So one who follows the teaching of Dharma should ensure that one's deeds is righteous. One conducts oneself in accordance with the Dharma. One's life should lead by the Dharma and Vinaya. And the third meaning of Dharma is condition. In Pali is hetu, condition or conditionality, or in other words, cause and effect. You do understand this nature of the world is always been conditioned, and something else can condition another thing, or in brief, is known as the cause and effect. And the fourth meaning is phenomena. Is whatever happened is merely a phenomenon. But if we do not understand it well, then wrong view can arise. That wrong view can lead to clinging, craving, and so on. So in other words, we can say that Dharma is about the teaching for the welfare of all beings. That means, in other words, doing what's beneficial, what's right, or what's righteous, for the benefits of oneself and others. Vinaya means letting go of what's not beneficial, not righteous. Or in other words, we are not only letting go of what's not beneficial, not righteous, but at the same time, we also have to make a conscious effort to shape our conduct, our beauty, our conduct, our behavior, so that the conduct or behavior is beautiful, endearing. For example, one likes to tell lies. So this conduct is not righteous. So we give the advice to this person that he should observe Vinaya. In other words, he should let go of this unwholesome habit or unwholesome conduct of telling lies. But we do not stop there. In order to remove this unwholesome habit, unwholesome verbal speech, that person has to train himself or herself um, to develop wholesome speech. In the words, telling the truth or saying what is true or not false. So that's why this practice of Dharma and discipline is also known as the practice of culture. In other words, to refine one's conduct, to remove unwholesomeness, so that one's endowed with a cultured conduct or cultured behavior. So whenever we say that we should practice a Dharma well, actually that practice also including Vinaya. If the practice of Dharma without the support of Vinaya, one may not be able to taste the sweet Dharma. So the commentaries give us a very meaningful simile. It's similar to the Swiss mango. The Swiss mango, which is naturally ripened. So the fresh of the mango is sweet, delicious, and nutritious. But the mango, we're not able to produce its delicious taste without a skin. In other words, the skin provides the protection for the mango for its fresh. If the skin of mango is damaged, for example, damaged by insect insect pests, then the mango, although the fresh, may become rotten, and then it will not be tasted delicious sweets. So the skin that protection is like Vinaya, disciplines or morality that protect the Dharma. So the Dharma cannot flourish without an appropriate observance of Vinaya. So Dharma and Vinaya inter-exist or inter-supporting each other's. So similarly, a life should be led by Dharma and Vinaya. Any organization or society also should be led by Dharma and Vinaya. Dharma and Vinaya should become the guide of our life, the guide of a society or an organizations, so that they can work in harmony and be prosperous with the teachings of the Buddha. So we practice Dharma and discipline as the followers of the Buddha. So in other words, we have to refine our conducts, especially the mental conducts, physical conduct. We refine our mind through the work of mental culture, or in other words, mental training, meditation. So we refine our mind through the practice of calmness or concentration meditation and development of insight knowledge or wisdom by the practice of mindfulness or satipatthana meditations. So unwholesome conducts arising due to mental defilements or due to impurity of thoughts. For example, longing, craving, hatred, aversion, dislike, delusion, ignorance, and so on. So we can say the cause of various unwholesome deeds and the result and their results is suffering, is caused by mental defilements or impurities of the mind. So we have to replace defilements or impurities by the opposites. In other words, we must cultivate wholesome conducts. So the basic wholesome conducts, as you know, is dana. Actually, the results of the dana, the benefits of dana, is also determined by the state of mind. When we give a dana, definitely there's an intention to give. So this intention is arising due to loving kindness or compassion. For example, seeing a person suffering, you have feeling of compassion to help the person to be relieved from suffering. For example, that person is suffering from the pain of hunger. So you give him some food. So you have these thoughts of giving some food so that that person will be relieved from the pain of hunger. Is a thoughts of compassion. When that person has eaten the food, that person is relieved from the pain of hunger, and you can see the joy of his manifestation of joy, happiness in his face. You feel happy too. You feel glad that you can help that person to be relieved from suffering, the pain from the pain from hunger. So that feeling of joy, great to see that person have been relieved from the pain of hunger. That feeling of joy is mudita. So this mudita, when we always develop this feeling of mudita, feeling joy or great to see the success of others, and so on. That feeling, that cultivation of feeling of mudita, it also help us to overcome, for example, jealousy. Um, when we are doing good deeds, definitely we have we, we have the right understanding or endowed with wisdom, that good deeds will bring good results. Or evil deed will bring painful results. So there's wisdoms. Um, so, um, so, so one performs such good deeds, dana, without any expectation for rewards. Without any expectation for any kind of material gains. The dana is performed merely with wholesome thoughts, or a pure state of mind. The mind that's accompanied with compassion, right understanding of wisdom, and mudita. Um, um, so this is known as amisa dana. That many Buddhists know how to practice. But the most important is the state of mind. So in this time, we are living in a new, we can say, new norm of life, due to this COVID-19 pandemic. Um, um, Many might be living in some sort of fear, uh, uh, fear of fear of infections or virus infections. Um, so we also can offer another kind of dana known as abhaya dana. Abhaya means free from fear, another safety, or offering of safety. Um, so um, we, we, we offering this abhaya dana, safety to others who feel insecure or fear in their life, by giving them encouraging words or give them a shelter and so on. So this is abhayadana. But when we could observe the basic moral conducts, for example, the basic moral conducts, which is the 5 moral precepts, one who is able to observe the 5 moral precepts well is in fact giving abhayadana. As you know, unwholesome deeds are committed due to defilements such as dosa. The word dosa means hatred, anger, aversion, thoughts of ill will. It's because of dosa one commits evils, such as killing, harming, hurting, tormenting others. So these dosa and the wholesome deeds caused by dosa can give rise to fear to others. But if one could control one's dosa, one could control oneself so that there's no outburst of dosa, then one will not hurt others or even commit the evil deeds of killing, murdering. So by controlling one's own dosa, one in fact is protecting others from being hurt or being harmed or killed, and in the words, offering safety to others. So this observance of sila, in fact, is a great dana, mahadana, but here mahadana does not mean offering of material gift, but is an offering of safety. So in one of the teachings or one of the discourses of the Buddha say, for example, when one gives up the destruction of life and abstain from it, one has abstained from unwholesome deeds of killing. By abstaining from it, one gives the immeasurable beings freedom from fear, or freedom from hostility, and freedom from oppression. So by giving the immeasurable beings freedom from fear, freedom from hostility, and freedom from oppression, oneself will also enjoy or enjoy the immeasurable freedom from fear, freedom from hostility, and freedom from oppression. So in the words, in the words, by purifying our moral conducts, we are in fact giving the immature beings freedom from fear, hostility, and oppressions. So it's not difficult to understand the principle of observing of morality or vinaya. The Buddha said, a cultured person always will put himself or herself in the positions of another person. So when one is able to put oneself in the position others, then one you will be able to abstain from unwholesome actions or committing unwholesome deeds. So if a person knows well that action is harmful, not wholesome, and yet that person is not able to restrain himself to commit it, that person is not a cultured person, is not a civilized person. But when a person knows that this action is harmful, will cause pain, suffering to others, then the person will restrain from it, or abstain from doing it. So that person is a cultured person, a civilized person. So that's why the Buddha said one should put oneself in the position of another beings in order to understand them. So this is the teaching of Buddha. Sometimes we say the Buddha's teaching is not known as Buddha Sasana. The word Sasana means teachings or the dispensations of the Buddha. So if we can understand this important principle to put oneself into in the position of another person. In the words, we have their welfare and happiness in our heart or in our mind. So, in other words, we can say that the teachings lies in the heart, in the mind. It's because one always put oneself in the positions of other beings. If this action is harmful, not not wholesome, will cause pain suffering to others, then I should abstain from it. I should restrain myself from committing it. So this is the teaching of Buddha. So this teaching or sasana is from the heart. So if one knows this action is beneficial, will give rise to welfare and happiness to others, then one should make an effort to do it. In this, one has the welfare of happiness others in one's own heart. So that's why some teachers say that the sasana, the teachings, lies in the heart or in the mind. So this understanding is very important. So it's because we rightly understand this teaching that sasana lies in one's own heart of the mind. So that's why one will abstain from evils. One will do good. So one will practice dana whenever is possible. It's because one has thoughts of loving kindness and compassion. Putting oneself in the position of others. One does not want suffering. No one likes suffering. So similarly, we observe sila or virtue or vinaya. Actually, the heart of vinaya is avihimsa. Avihimsa is in fact karuna, compassion. If you do have compassion for others, then you would abstain yourself from all kinds of evils. So when one could practice dana with thoughts of loving kindness, compassion, right understanding, joys, and so on. Then one would think further that I'm giving dana out of thoughts of loving kindness, compassion. I do not wish to others suffer. For example, suffering due to hunger or suffering due to sickness. So it's not also not right that my action will cause pain, suffering to others. So this practice dana leads to observance of vinaya, to let go what's not wholesome, what's not righteous. But we know that as long as the mind is not well cultured, if the mind is not well developed, mental defilements such as lobha, greed, craving, clinging, dosa, hatred, anger, ill will, and so on, and delusion, moha or avidya, ignorance, and so on, can arise again and again if one does not cultivate the mind. So the teaching is not only about the self cultures of verbal conducts or speech or body deeds or action, but it's also about the work of the culture or the mind. So the work of the mental culture is to uproot mental defilements and impurities. That's why the teachings of the Buddha emphasize on mental culture, directing the mind to the right directions. So this mental culture is the essence of the teaching. So just now, I explained that the commentaries explain the meaning of Dharma with fourfold meaning: the doctrine, righteousness, condition or hetu, and the fourth one, phenomena. So if we do not have the inside knowledge, we might not be able to understand well conditions or conditionality. Sometimes our actions is conditioned by something else or conditioned by a phenomenon. Or sometimes we conditions something else to happen. So this understanding is important and needs wisdoms. So we have to develop wisdoms, and no one can give you these wisdoms. Wisdoms is different from knowledge. You may nowadays you may gain of the knowledge of Dharma through internet or by reading the Dharma books or by listening to the talks on Dharma. What you have gained is merely knowledge. So knowledge is not much useful or beneficial if you do not practice it. So one have to practice whatever the knowledge of Dharma, so that one can gain what we call wisdoms. The wisdoms that you have gained through your practice will help you to overcome mental defilements or unwholesome conducts gradually. And the ultimate aim is to remove the roots of mental defilements. When the root of mental defilements is removed totally, then one's conduct, mental conduct, verbal conduct, body conduct will be purified completely. So in order to purify the mind, one has to meditate. One has to practice concentration or calmness and insight. And among these two types of mental culture, the second one, cultivation of insight knowledge, is much important. Is because the way of cultivation of insight knowledge is only found in the Buddha Sasana. So the followers of the Buddha, known as Upasaka, the male lay followers, Upasika, female lay followers, should undertake this practice or bhavana, meditation, or mental culture. So one needs to be mindful. One needs to pay attention to one's thoughts, one's speech, one's body deeds, or bodily action. When you are paying attention at that present moment to your own conducts, we can say that you have some degree of mindfulness. Mindfulness is a wholesome mental state. In the teachings of Abhidhamma, mindfulness sati is one of the beautiful mental factors. Sobhana cetasika. So when one has mindfulness, then it's not possible for the unwholesome mental mental thoughts or defilements to arise. Two different mental states can't arise at the same moment. So this mindfulness manifested as a mental state, protecting the mind, from the attack of defilements such as lobha, greed, craving, or dosa, hatred, anger, delusion, and other defilements. So when the mind is protected, definitely the speech and body deeds are also protected. When there's no mental defilements arising, then the deeds will be wholesome. So that's why the Buddha said, when the mind is unprotected, bodily actions, verbal actions, and mental action are unprotected. When they are unprotected, when the bodily actions, verbal action, and mental actions are unprotected, then they become tainted by the defilements. When all these when all these are tainted, then action also become rotten. So the teachings of Buddha is known as Dharma and Vinaya. Some of us might not have the opportunity um, to read all the Tipitaka, the three baskets of teaching, which are very voluminous. But if you know how to look at your own mind, then you may able to understand the Buddha Sasana, the teaching of Buddha, which consists of Dharma and Vinaya. So one have to bear in mind that Vinaya here is not only about monastic code. Vinaya, this word Vinaya, this term in its true sense is to let go of what's not beneficial, to let go of what's not righteous. So in order to let go of this unbeneficial, unrighteous conduct, one definitely have to cultivate beneficial, righteous conduct. So at the beginning, by the observance of Vinaya, we learn to shape our conducts. We have to let go of the bad conduct, to shape our conducts so that our conduct or behavior will become beautiful or endearing. When you're endowed with beautiful conduct, for example, you're honest, truthful, so definitely you become dear to others, loved by others. If we do not consciously shape our physical conduct, verbal conduct, and mental behavior, then they will become ugly, or thus it becomes roots. Sometimes we say that a person commits evil because of the rudeness of the mind. But we sometimes we use the Dharma term. We say the evil is caused by mental defilements. But in common sense, we can say that it's because of the rudeness of mind one commits evil. So if there's no rudeness in the mind, if the mind is cultured, then one will not commit evil. One will not perform any unwholesome deeds or that cause pain, suffering to others. So this is the Vinaya. So Vinaya support the Dharma. Just like the skin of the mango protects the flesh of mango. it is not possible to be successful in the practice of Dharma without observance of Vinaya. Um, um, so Vinaya is Vinaya protects the Dharma. When the Dharma is protected, then one will be successful in the practice. Just like the flesh of mango is protected by the skin, then the flesh of mango will not become rotten. It will taste sweet, delicious, and nutritious. So it's important to understand what's Dharma and Vinaya. Even though you might have not the opportunity to read all the 3 basket of teachings, but you do understand that Dharma and Vinaya, which constitute the Buddha Sasana, the teachings of Buddha lies in the heart, lie in your heart, because it's because when you always considerate to others, you have thoughts of compassion, loving kindness, and so on. Then, in fact, you are following the teachings of Buddha Sasana. So, on this auspicious day, it's important to bear in mind these two terms, these two Dharma terms, Dharma and Vinaya. So Dharma is doing what's beneficial, what's righteous. Vinaya is letting go of what's unbeneficial, what's not righteous. And the most important practice of Dharma and Vinaya is to cultivate wisdoms by the practice mindfulness. So just now, I did mention about Amisa Dana, offering of material gifts, and Abhaya Dana, offering of safety. You protect others from danger. You protect others from harm, and so on. Then there's another type of Dharma, which is quite familiar to all of you. There's Dharma Dana, offering of Dharma, or the gift of Dharma. Some might have the understanding that Dharma Dana is about teaching of the Dharma, preaching the Dharma. And those who do not know how to preach, then they may make the offering of Dharma Dana through the way of printing of the Dharma book. So they give donation to print Dharma book for free distributions. So they think this is Dharma Dana. But the other important factors to complete this Dharma Dana is that those who receive this Dharma gift in the form of book, if they do read this Dharma book, that means this Dharma Dana is complete. In other words, they must a giver and receiver. But Dharma Dana is not only about printing of Dharma book. when you give some advice to someone, how to take Dharma and Vinaya as teachers. Actually, you are offering Dharma Dana too. Um, Sometimes some may not know the way um, to, to, uh, to take the Dharma and Vinaya as a teacher. Um, um, so we should always lead others to take the Dharma and Vinaya as a teacher. Um, so when you give some advice, for example, how to um, how to observe morality, how to overcome the unwholesome conducts, you are giving Dharma Dana. And the best Dharma Dana is when you are able to teach others the correct practice of meditation, especially Satipatthana meditation, so that they will develop their wisdoms and come to realize the truth, or the noble truth, um, uprooting their mental defilements. So this is the best Dharma Dana. Or when you help in organized retreats, for the Vipassana meditation retreats, you also in a way giving a Dharma Dana. So in order to practice the Dharma Vinaya well, sometimes we summarize these three aspect practice, these three wholesome deeds that the followers of Buddha should be doing repeatedly or just again and again. So these three wholesome deeds, dana or sila and bhavana. Um, um, we perform these three wholesome deeds for the purpose of refining our three conducts, verbal conducts, physical conducts, and mental conducts. In other words, we practice these three wholesome deeds so that our three conducts become cultured, civilized. So if one make aspirations to practice the Dharma and Vinaya, then it's important to be mindful of one's own conduct. You do not look into the book to find answer. You know how to look at your own mind, find out the cause of mental defilements, and then you shall be able to find solutions. But the ultimate aim of practicing Dharma Vinaya is to attain supermundane path, which has the power to uproot the mental defilements or impurities of the mind. So on these auspicious days, I wish that you always take Dharma and Vinaya as your teacher, and also wish that you always have wise companions, wise friends, so that you could practice Dharma and Vinaya correctly. So when you practice the Dharma, Vinaya correctly, then you could receive all kinds of blessings. So sometimes we go to the monasteries with the hope that to receive some blessing. But this is not really a correct understanding. Blessings means the joy that you experience when you are doing something good, um, or when you're able to overcome the bad conducts by cultivating good conducts, then you shall receive blessing. And when you could put further effort to deepen the practice, and you develop firmer confidence and satisfactions in following the Dharma and Vinaya, then this is a blessing. So we should understand what the significance of blessing. These the blessings that you can gain, rightfully gain, is through your own effort of doing good or avoid evil. And the most important thing is to purify the mind from all kinds of defilements. So if you do not understand well about blessing, the step-by-step practice, then the most important discourse that you can take it as a reference is the Mangala Sutta. So I wish that all the ESCO members or members of Subang Jaya, all devotees of Triple Gems, those who follows the teaching Buddha, you understand correctly the significance of Dharma and Vinaya. Always take Dharma and Vinaya as their teacher, as a guiding light in their life, so that they could receive all kinds of blessing. And the highest blessing is the attainment of enlightenment. So I wish all of you make these noble aspirations and put forth effort to practice Dharma and Vinaya from your hearts, so that you could realize all the blessing in your life and live a happy and peaceful life, full of blessing. So we shall follow by at least 15 to 20 minutes of metta meditation. I believe all of you are very familiar with the practice of metta. Metta, the characteristic of metta is to wish for the welfare and benefits of others. It means you have the thoughts of loving kindness, that others will be free from suffering, you'll be happy, peaceful, also, and so on. So it's a mental. So metta is a mental state, reflecting or wishing for the welfare and happiness of others. So this is a mental thoughts or mental action. But it's not sufficient to cultivate such thoughts of loving kindness in the mind. It should be completed it should be complemented and strengthened by um, metta in verbal actions and metta in body actions. So this is important. So the practice of metta is always begins with oneself. As you know, everyone love himself or herself to embody his life or her life dear. Considering this fact, this truth of life, one should abstain from harming from others. Um, so similarly, when you put yourself in the position of others, others also wish uh, to be free from suffering. Others dislike to be harmed by others. So when you have these thoughts of loving kindness, then definitely you abstain from all kinds of unwholesome deeds that cause pain, suffering to others. Um, so that's the reason why we practice, why we begin the practice metta to ourselves, taking yourself as examples. Um, you have metta in your heart for yourself. Definitely, you have metta for others. Uh, so this metta is not uh, about selfish love, selfish affection. It's a wholesome thought. So you may sit in any postures as long as you feel comfortable. Um, you may close your eyes, um, straighten your postures, um, um, then you put put for effort, mental effort to generate the thoughts of loving kindness for yourself. Uh, for example, may I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be healthy always. Um, may I be well, happy, peaceful. May I be healthy always. So you need to wish yourself, reflecting on your welfare and happiness. You generate this thought and kindness for yourself. May I be well, happy, peaceful. May I be healthy always. May I be well, happy, peaceful. May I be healthy always. Please go on. Meditation, mental culture is something that you have to do it yourself. We can need you for a moment. You need to do it yourself. You need to cultivate the thought link kindness, wisdom when you practice mindfulness. Um, May I be well, happy, peaceful. May I be healthy always. So then you should develop the same thoughts of loving kindness for your family members. Just like the saying, charity begins at home. You should also develop the same thoughts of loving kindness for your family members. Um, May my family members be well, happy, peaceful. May my family members be healthy always. May my family members be well, happy, peaceful. May my family members be healthy always. Please continue. You should generate these thoughts of loving kindness again and again. Um, May my family members be well, happy, peaceful. May my family members be healthy always. Next, you practice metta for your relatives. May my relatives be well, happy, peaceful. May my relatives be healthy always. May my relatives be well, happy, peaceful. May my relatives be healthy always. Please go on. May all my friends be well, happy, peaceful. May all my friends be healthy always. May all my friends be well, happy, peaceful. May all my friends be healthy always. Next, we also practice loving kindness to those who are indifferent to you, indifferent to your welfare, happiness, or indifferent to your suffering, and so on. May the indifferent ones be well, happy, peaceful. May the indifferent ones be healthy always. May the indifferent ones be well, happy, peaceful. May the indifferent ones be healthy always. Next, we shall develop the same thoughts and kindness to those who are not friendly to you. May the unfriendly ones be well, happy, peaceful. May the unfriendly ones be healthy always. May the unfriendly ones be well, happy, peaceful. May the unfriendly ones be healthy always. Next, we also practice compassion towards those who are not well, especially those who are infected by virus. Um, Metta, loving kindness, karuna, compassion, like the two sides of coins. Um, may the COVID-19 patient be free from fear. May the COVID-19 patient regaining their good health soon. May the COVID-19 patient be free from fear. May the COVID-19 patient regaining good health, their good health soon. Then we also develop the thoughts of loving kindness to the frontliners, those medical personnel, supporting staff in giving treatments to the COVID-19 patients. May all the frontliners be calm and peaceful. May all frontliners staying healthy and strong always. May all frontliners be calm and peaceful. May all frontliners staying healthy and strong always. May all beings be well, happy, peaceful. May all beings be healthy always. May all beings realizing the Dharma soon and live in peace and happiness. May all beings be well, happy, peaceful. May all beings be healthy always. May all beings realizing the Dharma soon and live in peace and happiness. You may open your eyes. So this is the end of the session of loving kindness meditation.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu to Bhante for the inspiring Dharma talk and the guided metta meditation. May the Dharma and Vinaya be our guiding light. Next, we would like to take this opportunity to express our deep gratitude to Bhante Nyanaramsi for tirelessly sharing the profound and noble Dharma with us, for patiently and compassionately teaching us and guiding us in the practice of meditation. Let us now compose our mind and develop the thoughts of loving kindness, sincerely for the welfare and happiness of our Dharma teacher, Bhante Nyanaramsi. May our Dharma teacher be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May our Dharma teacher live in peace and happiness. May our Dharma teacher attain enlightenment soon.
愿我们的佛法导师没有心理的烦恼，没有身体的病痛。愿我们的佛法导师生活幸福快乐。愿我们的佛法导师早日证悟涅槃。
We shall now compose our mind and recite together sincerely and with respect the asking for forgiveness from Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and teacher.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Ratanataye pamadena dwaratayena katang sabang aparatang kamatu no bante. Acariye pamadena dwaratayena katang sabang aparatang kamatu no bante.
If I have done wrong to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, or the teachers by deeds, speech, or thoughts, either in their presence or absence, remember or not, with intention or without, may I be forgiven so that it will not obstruct my practice in the future.
如果在佛法僧或师父之面前或背后，在身口意上，我有任何过失，无论是否记得，刻意或无意，我恳求宽恕， 以便不成为修行上之进步的障碍。Kamama Bhante
Sadhu, sadhu.
Now we shall recite together sincerely the asking for forgiveness from each other. If I have done anything wrong through heedlessness by deed, speech, and thoughts to anyone, may I be forgiven so that I may live in peace and happiness. I also forgive anyone who may have done wrong to me by deed, speech, and thoughts, so that they may live in peace and happiness.
如果我对任何人于身、口、意上有过失，我恳求宽恕，希望我可以过着幸福、愉快乐的生活。如果任何人对我于身、口、意上有过失，我也恳求宽恕，希望他们也可以过着幸福、愉快乐的生活。
I wish all of you be well, happy, and peaceful, attain your spiritual goal, enlightenment soon.
我祝福大家安康、快乐与幸福，早日证悟涅槃。
We shall now make the offering of rope an allowable requisite to the Sangha by representatives from Damodaya on behalf of SJBA, ESCO, and devotees.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Malaysia devotees are offering breakfast and lunch dana today to the Sangha at Damodaya. Let us rejoice together by saying Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Respectfully, we invite Bhante Nyanaramsi to chant the paritas for our blessings and protection.
Yam dunimitam awamanggalang cha yocha manapo sakuna sasado papagaho dusupinam akantam Buddha nubawena vinasamintu Yam dunimitam awamanggalang cha Yocha manapo sakuna sasado papagaho dusupina makantam Dhamma nubawena vinasamintu Yam dunimitam awamanggalang cha Yocha manapo sakuna sasado papagaho dusupina makantam Sangha nubawena vinasamintu Bhavatu sabba manggarang rakantu sabba dewata Sabba buddha nubawena sada sukhi bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba manggarang rakantu sabba dewata Sabadamanubhavena sada sukhi bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba sangha nubhavena sada sukhi bhavantu te. Sabitiyo vivajantu soko rogo vinasatu mate bhavantuandaraya sukhi dikayuko bhava Abhiwadana silesa nityang udapachayino cattaro dhamma vadanti ayuwano sukang balang.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With deep respect, we shall now invite Bhante to lead us in sharing of merits, dedication of merits to the departed, followed by aspiration.
So we shall share all these merits with our parents, teachers, sentient beings, friends, relatives, deva, departed beings, the merits that you have accumulated this morning as well as in the past. Imano punya bagam mata pitu nanca
Ya
Riya nanca
acariya nancha
Sapa sata nanca
sabba sata nancha
Sapa mita nanca
sabba mita nancha
Sapa nyati nanca
sabba yati nancha
Sapa peta nanca
sabba peta nancha
Sapa dewata nanca
sabba dewata nancha
Bajema
pajema
Sape sata
sabbe satta
Sukita hontu.
sukita hontu.
Next, dedication merits to the departed relatives. Idame nyati nam hotu.
Idame yati nang hotu.
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Idame nyati nam hotu.
Idame yati nang hotu.
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Idame nyati nam hotu.
Idame yati nang hotu.
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Sukita hontu nyatayo.
Then we shall make an aspiration. We shall aspire that all these merits be a supportive condition in this conducive to our practice of the Dharma and Vinaya and attain enlightenment soon. Idame punyam
Idame punyang
asawakaya wahang
asawakaya wahang
hotu.
hotu.
Idame punyam
Idame punyang
nibbanasa
dibbanasa
pacayo
pacayo
hotu.
hotu.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu,
sadhu,
sadhu.
Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, let us pay homage to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha by mindfully making 3 bows. Buddhang pujami. Dhammam pujami. Sangong Pujemi. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in this morning puja. And thank you, Bhante. We would actually like to mention that we have received a lot of message from brothers and sisters, right? And we would like to show some of it. And for the note, for those of you who like to leave a message, you can still do so. Bhante is able to read the message directly from Thailand itself, right? So some of the message that there is on screen right now. We have a message from Sister Wendy Go, wishing Bhante and everyone Kong Si Phát Thai. We also have message from Brother Chim, Happy New Year. Bhante, wish Bhante good health, happiness, longevity to preach the good Dharma, for good welfare, happiness of many. And thank you for teaching and guiding us all this while. We will continue to share some of the message, right? And this message will not be put in waste. It will be kept here, and we will continue to convey the message to all devotees and to Bhante, and may all be well and happy. We shall now invite Bhante to proceed for lunch dana. And dear Bhante, thank you very much for being with us today.
Sadhu,
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 sadhu.
sadhu.
Okay. Once again, thank you everyone for being with us on this auspicious occasion. I believe all of us are showered with the joy of Dharma today. May the Dharma continue to be our guide. May all of us have a healthy, happy, and blessed Chinese New Year. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Bahong sahan semabhinim mitesayudantang ngirimi kelang udita Sasene marang dana